we were talking about the 4 crucial elements of life. And the work that I do physically as well as the coaching work is the 4 things are breath, and this is a priority list, all right? So the hierarchy is breath. So without breath, we might as well forget it, because if we haven't, it doesn't matter whatever comes after that, we have to be breathing. Number 2, right, is movement. We have to move as human beings. If we don't, we actually start to fade and shrivel. We're an organism, we need to move. We then need to be fed. Okay, that's important. We're not going to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we're just talking about 4 basic things. So we need to have food, and good food. And when I say good, it's a very sort of emotive subject, but food that actually is nutritious. Okay, so there's lots of food out there that isn't nutritious, that is promoted as good food. We won't mention Jordan's cereal muesli, we won't talk about that. Okay, moving on swiftly. Okay, and the 4th element is solitude. And that's what myself and client were talking about today, was the importance of solitude. Now I know, Tim and Axel have talked about, being a bit reclusive or maybe not being out there as much. It's almost apologetic sometimes that we're not doing things that involve other people. I have a word called nourishing activities. They're the activities you do when you're reflective. Because it is when we're reflective we actually find out who we are. Now, I can say to you that anyone that knows me knows that I'm not on Facebook for this month, if not longer. Anyone that knows me will know that I've actually stopped posting on lots of different sites at the moment. And the reason is, I want solitude. I want space in my life. Without that, you cannot thrive. Now that sounds really ridiculous when most of us think we're lonely or upset or all of that. But in actual fact, loneliness is only a state of mind. Being alone is very different. So I think those 4 elements are something to bear in mind as you live through your year, is when are you breathing? Now that might sound ridiculous, but most of us don't breathe fully anyway. When are you moving your body? If you're coming home from work and you're sitting on the sofa and you just become a couch potato, I can assure you, you are not thriving. There is no TV program on the planet that is worth you sitting on that couch for at night.